You are horny. If there is a level of basic horniness that could be measured, you'd be the most basic person that a person could be. It's like living in the US and liking white girls with blonde hair, blue eyes, and a name is something like Christy. You like the idea of a woman that could kill you, but is also just a massive weeb at the same time, so she'd say something like death no jutsu before doing it. If this is your waifu, you have never felt the touch of a woman outside of your own mother. And even then, I'm not sure about that one. Jail. You just want someone to love you for you, and know where they want to eat when you ask. You're either into vor or want a dommy mommy. Or both, take your pick. You watched Arcane and are a raging lesbian. When people say, I'm into older women, this isn't really what they mean. You do, however, like the idea of being a sugar baby. You've watched too much Monster Musume and probably have an incredibly long body pillow to mimic the serpent-like quality. You are a lesbian. That's it. Have fun with that information. Especially if you're a dude, because that'll be a bit weird. You are a leg guy. That's a good one. And you're also probably into some BDSM shit. You are definitely into some BDSM shit. You want a strong woman in your life, but only as much as you want a woman who will peg you on the first date. I want to say jail here, however, you probably just want a girl that's super bubbly and nice and wants to go and experience the entire world, but will probably dump you because you won't be able to keep up with her excitement for life. You really like tentacle porn. You want a girl who wants to be pampered and is able to be nice and lovey-dovey, but the second that they get your order wrong at a restaurant, she's ready to curse out the manager. Just like with Ari, you're basically just horny, but what sets you apart is you're willing to pay for your horniness. We all know Brazzers has your credit card information. You either watched Arcane or really love the old Batman the Animated Series Harley Quinn. Either way, do not stick your dick in crazy. You're definitely into some kinky tentacle shit and want your partner to be into some kinky tentacle shit too. Or you just like K-pop, take your pick at this point. You are an enjoyer of women in the itty bitty titty committee, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. The bad thing is that you like women who will ruin your life. You definitely just want a mommy in your life. You either really like the idea of enemies to lovers or really like the idea of near death being foreplay. You say you want a woman who knows what she wants until you realize that she doesn't want you. If Lamb from Kindred is your waifu, then 1, you're a furry, 2, go to jail, and 3, I do not blame you. Goku, Superman, the Hulk, and Jesus combined could not pull me out of her. You've always dreamed of having a threesome with 2 women until you realize that they're pulling out strap-ons. You want a woman who goes to the gym and encourages you to be your best self while also being incredibly girly in what she likes and what she wears. The type of woman who could deadlift you but still calls you in to kill the spider in the bathroom. You are dumbs. Look, you liked Lilia ironically at the start and thought she was hot because it was a trendy Twitter meme. But after enough time, it's no longer ironic, and you'd actually have sex with the dear Russie. Dumbs, if you're watching this, you're the reason I'm afraid to open Twitter in public. Also jail. I do not care if she's 1,000 years old, she looks and acts like a child because she mentally still is one. Jail. You're basic, but not basic like Ari. You just want a woman in your life. Not for horny reasons, you just want a woman in your life. You like tits and have been influenced by all of the redheads in media. You were definitely influenced by all the big titty goth GFs in media, and if you look like this, DM me immediately. Here's my Twitter. You definitely watched The Shape of Water too many times. If Nico is your waifu, you're definitely a part of the LGBT community, and do not shut up about how Nico is your waifu and bangs every other woman in your headcanon that you swear is actual canon. Please get help. When you said you wanted a cougar, this isn't what you meant, but you're not about to back down from a challenge. Your ideal date is planning out the rest of your lives together on the first date. You should probably go to jail for this one too, but she's a machine, so I'm going to let it slide. Your ideal date is talking about your autistic hyperfixation until the person gets bored and leaves because they can't even get a word in to ask you questions. You just want to be happy. But you're not. You either want to be dominated by a brat or tame a brat. Take your pick, honestly. You have no personality. You just like birds. You definitely play Monster Hunter. Jail? She is underage, right? I'ma just go with jail. If not jail, then you just want a dark-skinned tomboy GF. You really want to be someone's sugar baby while being stepped on. You just want to be happy. But you're not. You want a gamer GF until you realize she's better at your favorite game than you are. You definitely want to be dominated. You're probably in a committed relationship. Good for you. You're the 1% of League of Legends players, just not in rank. And if you are a challenger and in a relationship, how? You really like K-pop to the point where you probably know every member of BTS's uncle's dog's favorite chew toy. You're the type of person to play a bard in Dungeons & Dragons and always make jokes about how you want to seduce the dragon until the DM tells you to take 20 d12 bludgeoning damage because the dragon is a dude. You have no personality. You just like women in skimpy clothing. And honestly, who doesn't? Boobs, titties, pillows, udders, badonkers. The Mario Bros. You definitely want a mommy in your life. You want a nice girl you can bring home to your family, but you only attract the crazy women who will ruin your life. You want a crazy girl who will ruin your life, but only attract nice girls you can bring home to your family. You say you want a dark-skinned tomboy GF until she puts you in a chokehold and forces you onto the ground in a very clearly non-sexual way. You love latex bodysuits. And honestly, who doesn't? Even by Yordle standards, she is underage. Jail. You are a raging lesbian, but you didn't watch Arcane, you just saw her on TikTok. You want someone who's a bit of a yandere without the actual murder part of a yandere. Someone who loves you to death but won't kill your mom for loving you just as much as she does. Furry and... oh, what's that? I think I hear sirens in the distance. Is it possible that you deserve jail? I want to say jail here too, but to be honest, you probably just want a girl who's equally happy to go to the fair and see you win a big teddy bear for her as she is to stay home and watch Netflix on the couch with you. Take a wild fucking guess. You're either one of those girls that has an apartment full of plants that are all dying at different rates, or you are dating one of those girls that has her apartment full of plants that are all dying at different rates. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not the one that I intended to get out for my first video of 2023, but you know, here we are. The Honest Truth About Kain was supposed to be the original first video of 2023, but that project kind of flumped. A lot of the jokes and the references weren't landing the way I wanted them to, so we had to move on to something else that was still somewhat on brand for my channel. Hopefully we'll be able to get a lot more videos out during 2023, and I thank you all for the very patient wait that has been since my last video, and we will continue to make more videos very soon. If you want to be updated when the new ones come out, please go subscribe to the channel and tell me who you would like to see my next video be about, or if you'd like to see me do what your husbando of League of Legends says about you. Yeah. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye bye!